Hey guys, got another question I get answered all the time is when is the best time to list your house? Well, it's kind of a three-part question here. I guess there's two things. When's the best time to put it on the market? When's the best time to contact your realtor? I think the best time to contact your realtor is depends on two things. One, if you plan on making updates to your house, if you know your house needs updates, the earlier you contact them, 3-6 months before you decide to go to the market is always good. Another one is, a lot of people, to make the life decisions to list their house, they need to know what they might get for their house. Are you gonna get this price so you can do this? Or are you getting this price so you can get a different job? That's what we're here for, is to help you make those decisions. So a lot of those decisions can't be made until we establish a price on what we think we can sell your house for. We call that a competitive market analysis. Depending on when you plan to move, when you start to do that, people, 3-4 months before you start to list, it just kind of depends on your situation. So it's different for everyone, but as far as getting it on the market, when is the best time for that? Really, what I like to say, is it the springtime? Is it the winter time? Is it this or that? I think the best time for you to get your house on the market is when it's best for you. My philosophy is, and my opinion on this is, yes, the springtime, there is more people looking for houses, but on the same side, there is also more people putting their houses on the market, so there's more competition. If your house is ready, I think, you can go February, March, April, any of that time is a good time to list your house if your house is ready. What do I mean by if your house is ready? A lot of it comes down to, repairs. Are you gonna do updating to your house? The line I always hear is, I don't wanna change the flooring, let the buyer do it. A lot of the times the buyer, everyone, that's, to me, is not the reason to change it. There's many neutral things. I don't go and show a bunch of buyers a house and there isn't many that say, I don't want this flooring because it's or I don't want this house because the flooring is the wrong color. They come into the house and if you have brand new, nice flooring, they're gonna love it. I don't want to paint any of the walls because they think a buyer is gonna do it. Well, if your walls are pink or orange or an off color, they probably should be painted. That's just my opinion on it. Something neutral, something like that. If you have neutral colors, most buyers are not going to be turned off by that. They are actually going to be more appreciative that your house is move-in ready. So to answer the question is, when is the best time to list your house is when your house is ready to go to market. Get all the punch list items done. Don't get oh, that's just a small broken window. Oh, that's not a big deal that my siding's falling off. Get your house ready to go to market, make sure all those little things are done, and then list it, because that's what we run into. People want move-in ready houses. Or if there is issues with your house, let's say you have T-lock shingles right now, or the roof needs to be replaced. They're gonna see that. It's either gonna come up with their realtor, or it's gonna come up on the home inspection. Why not address those issues up front right away? So I think if you have those changes made to the house, people want nice. So I think, the more move-in ready, the more squeaky clean your house is going to attract more buyers. The more buyers that walk through your house, the better the offer you're going to get and the faster your house is going to sell. As far as time of the year, there's my breakdown. You got the holiday season, that's between November and December. Right there, I'd say that's probably like the slowest time of year. People only are really looking at houses and stuff if they have to move or they had a big life event. So, if you can avoid it, that would probably be the time I would not list a house. It seems come around January, February, you have people that are done with the holidays, they're ready to start listing. I don't think that's a bad time. You're not gonna get as many showings on your house January, February, March, especially weather dependent, snowstorms, cold, different stuff like that up here in North Dakota. But the buyers you're getting at open houses, the buyers you're getting to set up showings, they're serious. So you may only get half the showings that time of year, but the showings you get, there isn't a lot of people out there kicking the tires in February just to go look at houses. So it's not fun to show houses in February. It's not fun to buy houses in February. So they're probably very serious. Then you have the spring season. That's when everyone wants to go to market. School's getting out. Let's get the graduation party done. Let's get the house on the market. We've been waiting all year to do it. If that's the time, get your yard ready, get everything going. Yes, there's going to be more competition, but there's also more buyers out there. You'll have more traffic at the open house. You'll have more people setting up showings, but you also get a lot of tire kickers too that time of year. It just kind of depends on. So that's that time of year. It seems in Minot, you get a July lull around the fair to school time. It just seems to me, in my experience, there's been a lull. July, August, everything kind of seems to slow down. I usually have a slower September. That's 45 days out from January when most people are out putting in offers. But then there seems to be a fall season. It seems like everyone wants to get in before the holidays, or they really want to press before winter hits. So it seems like you have a busier October leading up to the holiday season. The buyers start to come out, people start school again. I don't know what it is, but it seems like there's definitely kind of a busier fall season too that falls. That's kind of the 3 or 4 different times of the year and how it affects when you put your house on the market. The big thing is you got to list when your house is ready and when the time is ready for you. I mean, and when I say when it's best for you, I mean, it might be when your house is ready, it might be when you're ready to move. I mean, there's some people that are motivated. I mean, they price their house, they hire the right people to market the house, they get it ready and they want it sold quick. So that's good. But you also have to know when you put your house on the market, I think you need to be ready to move to 45 to 60 days. A lot of times your first offer is the best offer. And if that is the case, you need to have a plan in place. I mean, that's one of the tough things if you're juggling a home sale. You want to upsize, but you can't buy till you can sell. When do you put your home on the market? Do you put your home on the market once you found your dream home? Well, you could lose it with a contingent home sale. Or do you put your home on the market and be all right living somewhere else in the meantime till you're home? And that's only what you can pick that. I mean, that's why I say put it on. It's kind of how that is. Taking full circle all the way back around. I mean, to answer the question of when the best time to list is, all depends on really the seller. When the seller's ready, we can help you get to that point, find out what your goals are, and put a marketing plan, put a pricing plan in place. And when your house is ready, time to bring it to the market. If you have any questions, just remember this is just my opinion on when the best time to list the house is. Reach out to me, give me a call, give me a text. I'd be happy to sit down with a seller consultation and let you know when I think your house is best to go to the market.